Hey guys, it's Kobe with Rural Bible Reviews coming at you again this week with another Bible review. I know you're looking going, wait a minute, that's not a Bible on top. No, but there is one underneath. I recently made a purchase. I sold a couple of Bibles and bought a couple of more. I know it's been a little bit since I've done anything here on the channel, but since the last time I did a video, I have decided for my personal use and devotion time and reading time and carrying to church, really my everyday carry is going to be the Legacy Standard Bible. It just checks a lot of boxes for me. I know some people aren't a big fan of it, like I've said before, because, you know, they think it's a John MacArthur edition, and really it's not. You know, like I've stated before, and all the information's out there, it's not a John MacArthur translation. So, and there are people that I know, other YouTubers that are not of the Reformed or Calvinistic position, and they use it and love it. So there's that. But anyway, we'll save that for another time. But what I've got today is the LSB Inside Column Reference Bible. Now, we'll get to that in a minute. What I actually bought it, and I bought the 5 Solas handy size in goatskin, which I'll have a review on it here soon. But when I got it and I opened it up, it had this planner with it. And if you guys aren't familiar with 316 Publishing and Steadfast Bibles, you should be. They, as you know before, if you're a fan of the channel and if you've watched my other reviews, and I'll bring this in, when I bought the LSB handy size hardback faux leather edition, you know, the hardback was bound in the faux leather, they sent me this journal, this Calvin journal with the Bella paper and everything. And I got my wife the Bella paper calendar that they sell, which they've got all kinds of stuff other than Bibles, but they sent me this planner, this Bella paper planner. And I seen where other people had got some different things, and I thought maybe it'd be something for my wife. But when I got it and opened it up, I was like, no, I can use this. It's a real pretty blue. And as you can see, it says 2023, and it's got a scripture on there. But as you open it up, and it's got scripture for the monthly layout, and there's your view. So anyway, you know, I got this for free. So, hey, it's cool. I like it. And on the back, there's your information about it. So you should check it out. All right. So let's get into what we're here for. The inside column reference, I've already unwrapped it and everything and took out the paper, but it came in this nice 2-piece box. You see the LSB logo with this, almost looks like those old school, or I say old school, like you see the people in Greece, they'd wear those leaf-like crown things or whatever. Sorry, I'm not a huge history buff. I do like history, but anyway. But that's part of their logo. And as you can see, it goes all the way around this box here. But like I say, it's a really nice, sturdy 2-piece box. But we'll set that off to the side. And here it is. Now, let me tell you, this Bible is a tank. And this goatskin is just, it's soft, it's supple. It's not real squishy or anything, but it's not super firm. It's a really, really good goat skin. As you can see, the grain there, it's got a good grain pattern. And on the side here, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the traditional hubs that Steadfast does that I've grown to appreciate. It's not your typical, you know, in order, if you will. They've got theirs staggered out differently, but it says Holy Bible. Again, there's their logo, LSB, Legacy Standard Bible, and Steadfast Bibles. It is perimeter stitched, and it does have a decent yap. It's not a full yap or anything like that, but it does have a decent yap. Does come with 3 really nice double-sided satin ribbons. This is printed and bound in South Korea. So this is not a Royal Youngblood edition, but it's still a great edition. So let me open it up here. And as you can see, here's that herringbone, or that that gild line, it's with that design as well, and it goes all the way around. It is a leather cover, or a leather liner rather. And you got your vinyl end pages. It is edge lined, of course, and you do have your red under gold gilding, and I think they do a marvelous job with their gilding, but that's just me. All right, and then of course you got this one sheet that's attached, and then you got your vinyl sheets here, or not your vinyl, but your cardstock. Now, some people have been having issues with this edition, if you're familiar at all, where it's been coming apart. So far, this ain't even a wood desk. Knock on wood, mine's good. So I'm hoping it stays that way, and I don't have to worry about either getting it fixed or sending it back to Steadfast. But I really would rather get it fixed personally, but that's just me, because they're a small company and I really want them to get going. But anyway, here is your publisher's page. Here's all the different editions of it and everything. And mine was printed in December of 2022. So mine is one of the newer editions. So I'm kind of hoping this has been cleaned up. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell as I use this. But here's your foreword. And like I say, if you're not familiar with the LSB, you should really read that. So, and then you've got your explanation of general format for this edition, abbreviations and special markings. You got your books of the Bible. And notice right here, monetary units, weights and measurements, concordance, and maps. Yes, this thing has a concordance and maps. So this is totally different than what we've been getting so far. Got your Old Testament title page, Legacy Standard Bible. Then you open it up and look at this thing. Got your red accents for your book name and your chapter, which I love this red. It's like a maroon almost, but this Bible is just incredible. The layout of it is great. And I'm with everybody else. This is where your references belong, in the gutter. That way your text is out here in the middle of the page and it's the highlight. So this is an 11-point font. It is a black letter text. You have red for your book titles, running headers, chapter, and page numbers. It is line matched. It's, of course, a single column, verse by verse. It is typeset by 2K Denmark. There is over 95,000 cross-references and over 14,000 translation footnotes. And the paper, let me tell you about this paper. It is 40 GSM, so it is some really, really good paper. Like I said earlier, the ribbons, they are double-sided satin. I don't know that they're Beresford. I don't think they are, but they're double-sided satin, so that's fine. They don't have to be Beresford. But as you can see, what I like too, that this verse-by-verse layout, what it does, as you can see verse 6, verse 9, verse 14, how it's a little bit more bold. That indicates it's the start of a new paragraph. So I like that they do that. And let me get in here where it'll lay flat a little bit, because this is new and I haven't been broken in really good yet. But look how easy that is to look at and to read. I personally love this. The way that the cross references and your footnotes, see how it does here? You got your cross references and you got your footnotes at the bottom and everything. I think this is wonderful. I like how the text is offset and it's in the middle of the page. That way you're not reading into the gutter on either side. To me, it's perfect. This is how a cross-reference Bible should be laid out, just my opinion. And this 11-point font, let me just tell you, that's where it's at. That is a great, great, great font. Now, one thing that you do kind of trade off a little bit when you get these verse by verse, and Steadfast does a little bit better than most verse by verse, is when you get into your poetic setting, it's just kind of, laid out. It's kind of still poetic, as you can see here, but not as, normal paragraph Bibles. But that's okay. I like this. Like I say, I will gladly trade this off any day for the poetic setting, any day for this. So, but this is a big, beefy Bible. And look how this lays out. And you can see the gold herringbone type gilding there and everything, or gilt line, I should say. Look at this red undergold. It's just beautiful. Now, in this Bible, I went with the black goat skin. You can get a black, you can get a deep brown, you can get a navy, and you can get a burgundy. I just went with black just because that's what I wanted. If you get a goat skin, I'm not going to lie, it's a little pricey. It's $210. But like I say, I sold a couple of Bibles to make my purchase. That's kind of what I have to do. I have to do that type thing, but that's just me. You can get now you can get the inside, you can get the paste down cowhide. And if you're familiar with Tim Wildsmith at Bible Review Blog, one cool thing Steadfast did do, they did send out 8 copies, random copies of these to 8 different reviewers. I think they sent out a couple of hardbacks, a couple of goat skins, a couple of paste down, a couple of faux leather, some were indexed, some weren't. So there's a variety of reviewers, but Tim Wildsmith actually got one of the paste down in the blue cowhide, and I think his was indexed too, so you can see his. But anyway, it's $125, or you can get a faux leather for $69.99, or the hardcover is $44.99. Now, let me tell you something about Steadfast and their hardcover editions. Their hardcover to me is great. I actually own, it still has the same 40 GSM paper too, by the way. It just doesn't have the gilding, and it's not got the rounded corners. It's a square corner. And it's only $44.99. So, and you only get one ribbon marker, but people that are, and it's a double-sided satin, but people that are handy, you can add ribbons. I'm not handy, so there's that. But their hardback editions are great. I do own the large print wide margin in a hardback. I do want to get a goat skin of it eventually. But it's great. It still has the same paper and everything. So you have other options. You don't have to buy the goat skin or anything. That's what I'm saying. But anyway, we'll get over here to the New Testament. And as you can see, here we are. It is a black letter text, like I said earlier. So it's a black letter edition. So I like that. As you guys know, I'm a black letter person. I prefer that. And then we're going to turn here to the back. We'll get to the end. Revelation. And there's Revelation 22. There's your monetary units. There's your weights and measures. And then you've got this concordance. And like I say, this is the first time we've had something like this with the LSB, where you've got your cross references, your concordance, and your maps. So this is exciting. They're coming out with more editions too, by the way. So if you're an LSB fan, or if you're just interested in it, they're going to make more editions. So, and then you get to the end here, your concordance. Excuse me. And then you've got 8 maps, and they are on your typical map paper, the glossy paper. But like I say, you've got maps now too. So you people that like your maps, there you go. There's you some maps with the LSB. And let you see them all there. And then you've got more of these end sheets here. And as you can see, mine's still holding, it's still intact. So mine's still good. We're going to hope and pray that it stays that way. I don't want mine coming apart, but if it does, I'll either send mine to Jeff Rice to get it fixed, or like I say, I'll contact Steadfast or something. We'll figure something out, but I really don't want to send it back if I can keep from it. But this, I don't know if I'm going to, excuse me, I got to get a drink here, guys. You guys know me, no editing. I'm a one-take person. But I don't know that I'm going to carry this every day. I may carry it some. Right now, they have their Bible armor for this on a pre-sale. You know, I ordered one of the, and I've done the review on the channel. If you guys, like I say, if you followed, I've got the red handy size in the cowhide. And when I got it, it came with the Bible armor. So I've got the original Bible armor. Well, here it is right here. I'll just bring it in. But as you can see, this Bible won't fit in here. But what they've done, they've got the new Bible armor on pre-order. And it's set to release on February 22nd. and it will hold the inside column reference, all editions, the large print wide margin of the LSB, the upcoming LSB giant print reference edition. We're making a giant print of this thing. Can you imagine how big that thing's going to be? And then they also make the New American Standard large print wide margin, and the original Preacher's Bible, as a lot of people called it, the McBrick. So if you remember it, so it will hold those, and it's going to have handles where you can, just little short handles so you can carry your Bible like that. But I like this Bible armor. It's got the nice velour, velvety inside, and it's got the zipper pocket. But anyway, so I think I'll probably order one of those for this, just to have it to, if I do decide to carry it to church or to Bible study or something like that, I'll have it. But what do you guys think? Are you an LSB fan? If so, which ones do you have? Or is it something you've thought about getting into? You can always look online and read it online, if you're not sure. But, if not, like I say, they do have cheaper editions. Just to give you an idea of what's coming up, the giant print reference is coming. They're saying that they're going to open pre-orders for it in March, and it'll be set to arrive in June. You know how that is right now with the getting things sent over and whatnot. It's kind of hard to do right now. But what's going to make that one different is it's a 13-point font and is a 10-point cross-reference. It's got the same cross-references and footnotes, same concordance, but this one's going to be a 2-column paragraph format. So it might actually not be quite as thick. And it'll also be 32 GSM paper. So I would say it won't be quite as big. And they've got a sample of it on their website if you want to look at it. Now, another one they've got coming that is piqued my interest. And they said that more information on it, pre-orders, features, and whatnot will be coming before Easter. And it is a LSB Compact Edition. They have started the typesetting on it, and it's supposed to arrive this summer. They're looking at it to be a 2-column paragraph format, and it's not going to have any references, and it'll be an 8.5-point font. So that sounds interesting to me. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. But go to 316 Publishings, and as always, I'm going to leave a link down below where you can purchase this particular edition. And if you, like I say, if you don't want this edition, they have other ones. I'm also going to leave a link down below for all my socials. So my Facebook and Instagram will be on there. And my Buy Me a Coffee, if you're interested in supporting the channel in any way at all, I would greatly appreciate it. If not, just pray for me. That's fine. And then I'm also going to leave a link for a guy that I've known to, I've got to know here the past few months, really. We've been chatting a lot online. He and I both have been going back and forth on which translation to use, and we both have settled on the LSB. I think we kind of both did at the same time, really. Both of us being pretty avid English Standard Version users, ESVs. But we both have landed on the LSB. But his name is Cam Hyde, and he has a blog. It's camlhyde.com, and that's HYDE.com. I'll leave a link down below for his website, but you can go. He does written reviews with pictures, and he does an excellent job with that. So go over and give him a look on his blog and everything, and give him a follow on Instagram and on Facebook. He has a page that you can look and see where he posts about it, but his different reviews. But he's done all kinds of reviews. He reviews all kinds of Bibles. So. And he actually was one of the reviewers that Steadfast sent one of these two. So you can see him do an unboxing video. So you can actually see that and everything, and it's on his website. But like I say, I'll leave the links down below. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching whenever I do these videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video. It means a lot to me when you do those things. And look for the post on Facebook and everything. I'll post out when this is coming up. Been a little busy. For those of you that are friends with me or follow my personal Instagram page, as you know, I'm a first-time grandfather as of yesterday. My son and his wife had our granddaughter yesterday. So I'm recording this on February the 1st on Wednesday. But so we've been a little busy, but it's been a joyous time here, and we're thankful to God that everything went well and everything. So pray for them. First-time parents, and we'll see how this goes for them. But anyway, again, guys, I really do appreciate you and you supporting me over this time and everything. So I enjoy doing these reviews. I know sometimes I get a little frustrated and think, well, you know, should I do another review? Should I not? I don't know. And think about stopping the channel, but then I'm like, no, I'm going to keep going. I don't do this for monetary gain or to try to get a bunch of followers. I do this because I enjoy the Word of God. I enjoy talking about these Bibles, and it's just something that just you know, makes me happy. So, you know, and I don't post as many videos or blogs or anything as other people do because, like I've said before, for the most part, I have to buy my Bibles. And, you know, I'm not rich, so I just buy them when I can, and I'll do my reviews when I can. So if you see spaces in time where I don't do reviews, like I've got this one and I've got my 5 Solus edition I'm going to do, I'll probably end up doing the large print wide margin. But after that, it may be a little while before I do another review. It just depends. So, but that's okay. I appreciate you guys sticking with me. But anyway, I appreciate you guys again. I know I've said that a lot, but I really do mean it. It means the world to me. But until next time, which should be next week, like I say, be on the lookout for that. So I'll close this out like I always do, and grace and peace to you.